For nearly half a century, Voyager has sailed the dark. Not just a machine, but a question flung into space. A whisper from Earth to the stars. Launched when humanity still measured data in kilobytes. Built by hands that dreamed beyond their time. And yet, even now, Voyager speaks. Something was heard. Not silence, not static. But something else. A broken pattern, a pulse, a ghost in the signal. NASA listened again. They confirmed it. The signal is real. And it came from Voyager 1. From more than 15 billion miles away. From where the sun is no longer king. From where light fades and time thins. But the signal was wrong. The data didn't make sense. Telemetry garbled, orientation scrambled. As if the probe had entered a dream. Or crossed into something uncharted. Engineers searched for a cause. A glitch? Cosmic rays? Failing memory? Possibly. But some weren't so sure. Some whispered, what if Voyager touched something? Something beyond physics. Beyond map. To understand, we must go back. Back to the beginning. To 1977, to the launch of a legend. Voyager 2 went first. Voyager 1 followed. Their goal, the planets, then the stars. They passed Jupiter, Saturn, giants cloaked in storms. They saw moons of ice and fire. They watched Neptune scream with wind. They found rings and shadows and secrets. But Voyager 1 turned away. Toward deep space. Toward silence. Before shutting its eyes, it looked back. And saw Earth, a pale blue dot. Just one pixel, lost in sunlight. Everything we are, compressed into a flicker. All history, all war, all wonder. Voyager carried a message. A golden record. Earth's heartbeat, cast in metal. Sounds, greetings, music, math, DNA. A bottle, tossed into a cosmic sea. And now, decades later, it speaks again. But the message is strange. The control system reports nonsense. The data is structured, but unreadable. Not failure, not decay. Something deliberate? Some believe Voyager passed through a boundary. Not physical, but informational. A layer where space bends, or thinks. A ripple in reality. NASA calls it a malfunction. But the patterns echo, recur. As if something's trying to talk back. Like static forming shapes. Or shadows that move when you blink. And this isn't the first time. Voyager 2 once went silent. Its instruments confused, its path uncertain. Then, recovered. But change. Now, Voyager 1 stumbles again. But it still speaks. Whispers, like Morse code from the edge of night. We listen, straining through the static. Is it a cry? A discovery? A boundary crossed? Or simply the last breath of a fading traveler? No one knows. But Voyager keeps flying. Into the unknown, into the ancient cold. Each second, it moves farther. Past memory. Past sunlight. Past everything we've ever named. Still searching, still dreaming. A machine made by hands. A question written in metal. A song no one may ever answer. And yet, it endures. Because that's what we do. We reach. We wonder. In the silence between stars, something has changed. Voyager 1 drifts on, but it is no longer alone. The signal pulses again. But now, it's rhythmic. Repeating, echoing. Not like a cry for help. More like a pattern. NASA's Deep Space Network isolates the signal. The shape is complex. Self-referential, recursive. As if the data is folding in on itself. No human programmed it this way. No known algorithm would loop like this. Something, or someone, is writing back. The engineers are cautious. They speak of corrupted systems, of degraded memory banks. But the pattern doesn't degrade. It sharpens. Each pass through the network makes it clearer. Mathematicians are brought in. Linguists, cryptographers. And then, something shifts. The pattern syncs with an ancient ratio. Phi. The golden spiral. As if beauty itself were embedded in the static. A harmony of numbers, vibrating through the void. Could Voyager have encountered a signal? Not from Earth. Not from itself. But from somewhere else? Some say impossible. Others say, inevitable. We've always suspected we're not alone. But we expected voices, not equations. Words, not waveforms. Yet here it is. A silent music, encoded in the last breath of a machine. Voyager becomes more than a probe. It becomes a bridge. Between what we know, and what we dare to imagine. Maybe it passed through something old. An interstellar structure. A relic. A field of thought. A membrane of intelligence. Something we don't yet have words for. Or maybe, Voyager triggered something. An awakening. Like a pebble in a pond, its signal disturbs the dark. Ripples begin to return. And somewhere, in the deep space we've never touched, something notices. The data continues to flow. Shifting, layered, alive. NASA classifies parts of it. Others leak. Forums light up. Theorists speculate. Artificial intelligence is trained on the patterns. It begins to detect shapes. Not just math, not just code. But structure, intent. A lattice of meaning nested in the static. Some call it coincidence. Others call it contact. No transmissions come from Earth. But Voyager sends echoes. Signals reflected from something vast. Something shaped. And the shape resembles a fingerprint. A unique mark in space-time. An identity? A presence? We don't know. But one thing is clear. Voyager has crossed a threshold. Not of space, but of understanding. And now, we must decide what to do. Respond? Decode? Remain silent? Or simply, listen? Because sometimes, the universe doesn't shout. It whispers. And this whisper may change everything. Even now, Voyager continues forward. Half blind, half awake. Carrying a signal not meant for Earth.